Oh, look at the way the press talks about Timothée Chalamet's mom. Look at this. Even the most famous leading man in Hollywood can't escape being scolded by their moms. Scolded. Let me show you what she scolded him about. This is so ridiculous. Misogyny, and especially like how much society hates mothers, but needs them desperately. This right here, this is what it was about. In his interview, he was like, I thought this was her favorite movie, meaning Willy Wonka. She called me yesterday. She corrected me. She said Beautiful Boy was her favorite. And he said that when she saw Willy Wonka, it did make her smile. That's it. That was scolding. Like, let me just show you this woman. So they're interviewing him, okay? All these adults. They cut over to her. Proud mom. Proud mom. He's smiling the whole interview. And he also praises his mom. Talking about his amazing mom, who was also an actress, by the way. He comes from like a family of artists. And all she did, she called him to set the record straight. Scold him. So he's all like bragging about her. We have great moms in show business. That's the secret ingredient. There's a lot of truth to this because a lot of the people who get the most exploited, who end up like having serious addictions and just go off the rails, is because their parents, who are usually their managers, don't protect them. Hello, Macaulay Culkin. Those trash parents of his. But look at this. But this right here, y'all, I need you to understand how much misogyny just seeps through everything. You know, if this was an actress, do you think they would have said this? I doubt it. And if Dad had said, you know what, actually, this is my favorite movie, not that one, they wouldn't have been like, Dad scolded. And actually, to be fair, we're going to criticize dads. If Dad had anything to say at all, I'm not talking about, Timothy's dad. If we're going to be honest about dads, if dads had anything at all about their sons, it'd be like, wow, look at that. Dad actually cared. But we don't see that. Look at this. Can't escape. Y'all remember a week or two ago, I did a video about how they talk about the men who were having schmegs with corpses. And even in 2023, they are still using the terms having schmecks with a dead person who literally cannot consent. Not calling it grape like this. Same thing with the headlines are always racist too. The passive voice, unarmed man was killed by, rather than cops. Just do this stuff with no shame right in our faces. You know what? His mom has a point. Beautiful Boy was a story about a kid struggling with addiction. And it got him a Golden Globe nomination, Screen Actor Guild, BAFTA, Critics' Choice, deep story, meaningful story, all this stuff, not necessarily an easy subject. But you know what? She liked that movie. And he said that after this movie, he was happy to see him in a role that he's like smiling and stuff. Because, I don't know, maybe making a movie about cannibals after starring in a movie before with this literal cannibal, who also, like his other role, he's a 17-year-old teenager seduced by a cannibal that played a 24-year-old man. But I need to do a video on this man. This man is terrifying. I don't know. Maybe his mom was a little disturbed by his association with this dude and wasn't happy about this after this. Either way, leave moms alone. That dude is like Oscar-nominated actor, super successful, one of the most successful actors of his age in the world. And he's dating a Kardashian, okay? That's my only main criticism of this dude. But he doesn't have any major problems that we know of. He doesn't seem like a complete arrogant prick. Absolutely could be. But, he seems pretty humble in interviews or whatever. Like, the dude seems as normal as you can get for someone with that money and power and influence in Hollywood. You need to throw that mother a parade for surviving Hollywood with her son, who's like acting when he's a teenager. But no, he's just another whiny, nagging, controlling mom who tries to ruin men's lives. Mothers, women in general, but mothers are literally what keep this world going. But okay, Timothy can't escape mother correcting an opinion on a movie. God, I don't know why this makes me so mad, but this is so classic. They hate us so much, y'all. Men hate us so much that even when a man respects his mother and is hyping her up, they're like, God, she caught him and corrected him. Fork off. I would love to see this world go a day without moms. Just one, not y'all. We couldn't make it. None of us could make it. Without all that labor of women, especially moms, the world would fall apart. And yet y'all humiliate us on a daily basis, unalive us, grape us, blame us for everything. If we don't want to become moms, you hate us even more. Like, which is it? Which is it?